It's a chilly morning here in the Waikato, but you know, it's still a great winter's day, isn't it? The sun's going to come out, it's going to be fantastic. But a real quick video. Got up to a number of messages this morning that I'd been removed from the Karatbars chat room on Skype there, and you know, I hadn't been in there for a while, didn't know about that anyway. So I found it really quite funny, to be fair, that it appears that, you know, I'm no longer allowed in the chat room because, well, I suppose I, you know, go against the narrative, should we say. If you haven't seen the videos, obviously log in. There's some videos down there. I had a wee dispute over the 35% missing bonus, which really was about the lack of support for all these months. And I made a video or two, you can see that there. I then had a bit of fun with Kirsty the cash cow, and I think that's what's maybe ruffled the others that banned me from the room, because really that was about a video on the ATMs that are going to be rolled out, where we can obviously attain the 100 coins to a gram of gold, or that's what it appears to be. And we still wait for July the 4th, which is coming up just in a few days time now. So that'll be interesting, because we really do believe it's going to be a good event, and that obviously Harold's going to be good to his word. But in that video, if you haven't seen it already, click down there, have a look at the video. It was a little bit of fun, but I obviously cheesed off a few people. Slap on the wrist, not allowed in the chat rooms anymore. Pathetic, isn't it, really? But anyway, I understand why they do that. I'm really not champion the Karatbit narrative now, although actually this is bittersweet. I really like Karatbars. I love what they're doing and where they're going in the future. So it's and we're holding coins, and obviously, like everyone, you know, holding them for the rise in the coin over the next few years. So it's bittersweet, really, because it's all looking great. We just hope that Harold comes through, because in the last video I sort of alluded to that, well, we've had no documentation from day one. We had nothing from compliance, and obviously potentially I suppose it could be deemed as misrepresentation, because the only thing everyone's ever had is Harold and his word that he would give 100 coins to a gram of gold. And if you really think about it, I don't know about you, you might want to look at the last video, but millions of dollars flew in off that comment. So really, it'd be interesting to see what happens in July the 4th. I do believe, if he's got any sense here, have maybe 20 ATMs there full up with cash gold, and just say to people, help yourself. And then you'll get plenty of videos of people cashing out their 100 to 1. So he's honoured his word, of course, which would make some great videos and really good marketing stuff. But it begs the question, well, if you're not at Vegas, if you live in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Europe, or anywhere else, and you don't happen to be at the Vegas event, and that happens, don't know if it will, well, how's he going to honour the 100 to 1, or is it just through the ATMs? And that's what the last video was about, and the fun I had with Kirsty the cash cow. So look, let's see what unfolds. Obviously, talking of which, I've got to go and meet Kirsty the real cow and shift a bit of stock. Hey, look, you're going to want to subscribe down here. Subscribe, because the next videos that come out off the back of July the 4th will be interesting, because they're going to be a follow-up on what actually happened on July the 4th, and it's all going to be great, no doubt. But it will be interesting to see that, is it the only way we can get converted 100 to 1 is through the ATMs? And, you know, as I say, maybe other people might feel they've been misrepresented from anyone in the field that sold them based on the last video I made. You might want to see that. Or Harold's word. But let's see what unfolds. Hey, I've got work to do. It's going to be a brilliant day, and, you know, upset a few people, wasn't intentional. But obviously I don't fit the narrative anymore. So, hey, let's see what happens in July. You have a fantastic event if you're there. And if not, log in, subscribe, and see the next videos that are coming out. Thanks for your time.